Hi and welcome back to Dad's Kitchen, where I'm going to show you today how to make shish kebab. Traditionally, shish kebab is made in a clay oven. Of course, we don't have one here, and often, most of the time, they're made using lamb. But we're going to be using beef today, and it's usually minced beef. And you would make the mix, and you would actually place it on the skewer. It's a very, very simple process, and we can do that very quickly. The first thing we're going to do, and to save time, and also because it's quite practical, is we're going to use ready ground garlic paste and also onion paste, and you can get that in little jars at Eroski's. It's a wonderful stuff. The onion has some olive oil in it, which is also quite helpful. So in goes the garlic paste and the onion. It's good to have it like that and not just raw, because it mixes much better than that. And then cumin. Again, it depends how much you like cumin. If you don't like cumin, don't add it. Salt and pepper. And again, you could use some chili if you wanted to. I'm not doing that this time round. My hands are wet and this is slippery. And then you just mix it. Okay, so once that is mixed completely, you get your skewer. You might want to wet these first, to dampen them first. I'm not going to do that today, but you might want to do that because they're going to go onto a very hot plate, and it's an incredible hot plate by Bra. You can get them at Cook Chan's, and it's wonderful because it heats throughout. Now, depending on the thickness, that'll be how long it'll take to cook. Normally, like that sort of thickness is what I do. That's how I like it. So you just make sure that they're all tightly packed, and then that's it. Now this, you could do with putting this in the fridge for a little bit, not for very long, because you don't want them to be very cold inside. Because then they won't cook properly. But when I make lamb ones, I don't like to have them cooked throughout. And I suppose the beef, you could also do the same thing. So I like to serve these with any type of bread. And I like to grill some vegetables. Well, actually they're fruit, they're not vegetables. And I grill them at the same time. So I slice them. This knife is lethal. I'm going to slice just a few. As if I were cutting butter, really. And you might think it's a bit strange, but I'm going to use lemon. Lemon is a fruit like all these others, and it gives it, I'm going to grill it. It gives it an incredible flavour. That's it. That's all ready now to go and grill. Okay, so now we're going to make the raita, which is, it's a lovely yogurty sauce that goes very well with the meat. And we're going to cut. It's a cucumber. It's up to you whether you like to leave the skin or not. Some people find it very hard to digest. I like to leave it. And again, it needs to be cut relatively thinly. Some people actually grate it. You could grate it if you wanted to, but I like to feel like the little bits. I like to feel the chunkiness of it in the creamy sauce. So, and then just into little cubes. As I said, you could grate it, and remove some of the excess water, because when you grate it, it's incredibly watery, but you don't have to. That's your preference. Then you need to put a little bit of mint. Again, you could also use coriander, or both. Again, salt and pepper. And the yogurt, I'm using a low-fat yogurt. I'm aware that in India they wouldn't use a low-fat yogurt. And just about probably flat amount. Mix it well. It's already looking lovely. And this actually quite enjoys spending a little bit of time in the fridge. So that's all we will do. Okay, that's ready. Okay, so we put the heat on, and we're going to be using, normally as I said, it would be cooked in a clay oven. We're going to be using this amazing hot plate from Bra. It actually does the same thing. A little bit of oil. It doesn't need a lot of oil because it's got an incredible surface, so it won't stick. So just a little bit. Okay, so the oil is now heating, and we're ready to place the vegetables or fruit and the kebab. You can hear that cooking beautifully. You'd have to constantly turn it over. In the clay oven, it would heat, generally, you really wouldn't have to do anything. Normally you would just put it in. Here you have to keep on turning it. If you can see, those vegetables are grilling really well and the meat is nearly done. As soon as that is ready, we're going to place those in a wrap. It could be a tortilla wrap, it could be a chapati, it could be any of those things. All of those things available for fluffy wrap. Okay, so that's done. They look incredible. All you would do now is just get whatever choice of tortilla wrap or chapati or pita bread. That's a question of just putting it in here, holding it, turning that out. Some of the vegetables there. And some of the sauce. One there. And that's done. A very simple dish, very, very tasty dish, and it's looking beautiful on this earthenware by Le Creuset. Wonderful colours, there are a whole range of them. I've left the writer there because a lot of people like to have lots of it in. I quite have to have them like that, but you can have them as you wish. So this is how I make shish kebab.